Hello everyone, I'm Cesar and I'm back with another video for Path of Exile, this time with a new series called the Broke Exile, and in this series I'll play builds that can do tier 16 maps on the lowest budget possible. For these builds I'll try to stay below the 1 divine budget and use very basic gear, and this is something that I plan to do in future leagues as well, and even when Path of Exile 2 comes out. So the build is a Glacial Hammer Champion, and this is the POV. You can find the link in the description of the video. And there you can check the passive tree, the gems, the items, and also on the notes section I have included a good amount of information about this build. The prices, the gear upgrades, goals, basically things that you want to achieve in the build, things that are missing in this version, Descendancy Order, Pantheons, map modes to avoid, and some leveling unique weapons. So it would be good that you read. There is a lot of tips, a lot of things that you can do. The total price for this build is around 160 C, which is just below a Divine. I think that Divine has dropped in price recently. I think I saw it being around 195 Chaos, more or less. Also less than a Divine. And talking about the build, this is primarily a mapper. The single target is okay. It would be better if you have more damage, of course. But yeah, it's not the best for single target, mostly a mapper. And this is a crit build, and it's focused on the weapon, Varunastra. So the nice thing about Varunastra is that it counts as all one-handed melee weapons. So it counts as a sword, a mace, a dagger, a claw. And because of that, on the passive tree, we can get a lot of the critical strike chance and critical strike multiplier nodes for daggers, for claws, and also for swords. That is why we can go for a crit version with a very low budget, because of the Baronastra and the passive tree. We're also using Heath Shiver, a very good unique helmet. It gives you a lot of extra fire damage against shield and frozen enemies. The shield is very basic. It's a 1C unique, or maybe 2 chaos. I don't know, no, it has to be 1C. Yeah, it's 1C. It gives you some attack speed and some physical damage, which is nice, but a rare shield is much, much better. Then we're also using Perseverance. This is an important item since we are a champion. We always have 45, so we get free Onslaught from Perseverance, and we also get a nice amount of attack damage, since we are running Grace and Determination, and also Defiance Banner. The other two auras are Hatred and also Precision, which is actually reserved on our life. So don't forget to link your Precision to Arrogant support. And mana shouldn't really be a problem with the build, since Glacial Hammer has low mana cost. One reduced mana cost craft should be enough. If you don't have the craft, you can go for the Life Mastery, where skills cost life instead of 30% of mana. And also get your Mana Leech. But that should be enough for Mana Sustain. Then upgrades are in the POV on the note section, so read them. There are a lot of good upgrades if you want to continue playing the build, if you want to invest, which I suggest. If you like the playstyle, I suggest that you invest. It's a nice build. For the playstyle, basically, Deep Slam around, Glacial Hammer enemies. For single target, you want to put down your Ancestral Protector, and also don't forget to use Blood Rage for the frenzy charges and the extra attack speed, which is nice. Alright, that's going to be it from me. I'll leave you with the map showcase. Thank you very much for watching and take care. Bye bye.